World War II wasn't only decided by massive armies and famous generals. Some of the most important victories were won by small teams operating in total secrecy, risking everything, and disappearing without recognition. It begins in the frozen mountains of Norway on February 27, 1943. 6 men on skis quietly crossed enemy territory in complete darkness. Their target was a heavily guarded factory producing heavy water for Nazi Germany's atomic research. The cold was unbearable, the guards were alert, and capture meant execution. Moving silently, they broke into the plant and planted explosives by hand. Minutes later, the facility was destroyed. The explosion didn't just damage a building, it permanently crippled Germany's nuclear ambitions. Just 1 year earlier, on March 28, 1942, a British destroyer packed with explosives raced straight into the Nazi-controlled harbor of Saint-Nazaire in France. The plan was almost suicidal. As the ship smashed into the dock gates, commandos stormed ashore under intense gunfire, planting demolition charges while fighting for their lives. Many were killed or captured, but hours later the explosives detonated, destroying the only dock capable of repairing Germany's largest battleships. That single act reshaped the naval war in the Atlantic. On the night of June 5, 1944, just hours before D-Day, small teams parachuted into Nazi-occupied Europe. Known as Jedburgh teams, these soldiers landed deep behind enemy lines carrying radios, weapons, and false identities. Their mission was to arm resistance fighters, sabotage railways, and delay German reinforcements. In forests, villages, and mountains, they coordinated ambushes that slowed Nazi forces at the exact moment the Allies stormed Normandy's beaches. Earlier in the war, on May 27, 1942, Czech commandos waited on a quiet street in Prague. Their target was Reinhard Heydrich, one of Hitler's most feared leaders. As his car slowed, they attacked. A grenade exploded beside the vehicle, severely wounding him. Though the commandos escaped briefly, Heydrich died days later. The Nazi retaliation was brutal, but the assassination sent a powerful message: even the highest-ranking Nazis were not safe. Across the deserts of North Africa beginning in September 1940, the long-range desert group conducted missions few believed possible. Using modified trucks, these soldiers traveled hundreds of miles behind enemy lines through scorching heat and endless sand. They raided airfields, destroyed supply depots, gathered intelligence, and vanished into the desert before the enemy could respond. Their methods became the foundation of modern special forces warfare. On December 7, 1942, in the dead of night, Royal Marine Commandos paddled folding canoes toward the German-held port of Bordeaux. The water was freezing, patrol boats passed dangerously close, and exhaustion set in fast. One by one, they attached explosive mines to enemy ships. Only 2 men survived the mission, but the damage they caused disrupted vital German shipping routes and proved that even heavily defended ports were vulnerable. Deep in the jungles of Burma starting in April 1943, American OSS teams fought a completely different kind of war. There were no clear front lines, no reliable maps, and constant danger from disease and ambush. These small units trained local fighters, sabotaged Japanese supply routes, and gathered intelligence that traditional armies could never reach. Their success directly influenced the creation of modern American intelligence and special operations forces. In a desperate gamble during the Battle of the Bulge on December 16, 1944, German commandos dressed in American uniforms crossed Allied lines. They changed road signs, spread false orders, and created widespread confusion. While the mission ultimately failed, it caused panic among Allied troops, who began questioning everyone around them, even their own officers. Earlier, on November 16, 1941, a new and untested unit known as the SAS launched its first major raid. Parachuting into North Africa, they destroyed dozens of enemy aircraft on the ground, using speed and surprise instead of heavy firepower. That single night proved that small, highly trained teams could inflict massive damage, forever changing military strategy. The final secret mission began after the war officially ended. On July 20, 1945, Allied intelligence units launched Operation Paperclip. Their task was to locate and secure German scientists before the Soviet Union could reach them. These missions quietly reshaped global power, influencing missile technology, the Cold War, and even the race to the moon. These missions were never meant to be remembered, no parades. No monuments, just silence. So which of these secret operations shocked you the most and which one deserves its own full video next? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more untold stories from World War II.